Let's Dine Out California is made possible in part by Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands, specializing in cosmetic, holistic, and family dentistry. Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands. PearlyWhitesDDS.com. California Premier Builders LLC, serving Southern California with large and small home and commercial construction services such as remodels, roofing, windows, and solar. California Premier Builders proudly supports Empire PBS and the Let's Dine Out California show.
Welcome to another delicious edition of the Let's Dine Out show. I'm food critic Allan Borgen, the food whisperer.
And I'm Isabel Bussey, and I love to eat.
That's for sure. We're in downtown Claremont, a really sleepy city with two really remarkable restaurants I'm so lucky to find and want to share with you.
Well, the first one is the 50/50 Asian fusion cuisine that serves up some creative Thai dishes. Then, right next door, the Quarter Creole Cuisine that offers a unique twist on Creole Cajun cuisine.
I'll tell you, I can't wait to eat. I'm starving, and are you ready to dig in?
Yep.
Let's get our notes and let's get going.
All right, cool.
You know, this is a restaurant that I'm kind of familiar with. I've known Joyce Johnson, the owner, for about 16 years. Now, she graduated from hotel management in Thailand, and when she cooks, you can see in the background not only passion and love, she wants everything to look good, and she cares about not only the food, but also the customers here. They all know her and they all love her, and she's a great owner chef, and I'm just really excited to watch her growth. And this is a restaurant that's very, very different than other Thai restaurants.
Yeah, I agree. It's really unique twist on all the flavors, even though it's Thai flavor, but there's a uniqueness about it.
A Joyce's twist, I call it.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's just dive into it.
Okay.
First is Ming's Wings, $10. Wow, this is 4 huge, and I mean huge, chicken wings that are lightly dusted in flour, and then it's deep fried for about 5 minutes. Then it's walked into a wonderful crisp texture with an incredible sauce that's made with soy, sugar, dark rum, and chili flakes. And what's nice about this is, first of all, it's very hot, and they give you wipes for your hands. It's messy, but delicious. I like the crunchiness to it. I like the sweetness to it. I love the little pepper flakes, and I thought this was great wings.
I definitely love the sauce. Literally want to drink it. It's gooey and sweet, but it has a good kick to it, but not too much. So it really is a good taste.
You don't like real spicy food, but this one you like.
I did like
good.
that, yeah, definitely.
Oh, excellent. Next came the Mandalay curry. This is $14. They start off with a red curry paste, then they add sugar, fish sauce, coconut milk, and they put it on the burner to let it thicken a little bit. Then they add potatoes, carrots, peas, about 10 shrimps, and these are large shrimp, really jumbo shrimp. And then they serve with fried brown or white rice. I highly recommend this dish, but I would highly recommend brown rice. The brown rice is wonderful, but then again, so is all the rice is good, but the fried rice is very different too. Joyce has a little twist on it. But what's nice about this curry was it's not real spicy, but it has an incredible flavor, and you picked it right out when you said the fish sauce, because normally you don't find fish sauce in a cream sauce like this.
No, and then for people that are not thrilled about curry, always get scared away about curry, this is a dish I would highly recommend because there's really a touch of curry, you really can't taste it. It's more the fish sauce, it's more savory sauce.
The coconut milk.
And the creaminess of coconut milk, it's amazing.
That's really, really good.
Yeah.
Then we have braised beef short ribs, $20. Okay, folks, get ready for this. This is almost 2 pounds of chunks of tender beef short ribs. After it's braised, they put it in a big pan with soy sauce, sugar, mirin, which is Japanese wine, garlic, black pepper, and red wine, and shiitake mushrooms, and they bake it for about 2 hours. What comes out is big chunks of juicy, juicy, tender short rib. It's served over a bed of bok choy, unbelievable. And again, you get your choice of rice. Any of the rices go well with it. This was delicious and well worth the price. I would definitely get this next time for sure.
Yeah, you can taste the flavor just all embedded in the meat, and it melts in your mouth. It's really tender and like really tasty.
And one theme about this restaurant is the portions are very large, more than ample than most Thai restaurants. That's my complaint. They're kind of small, the meat's chewy, it's not quite refined. This is refined Thai food at its finest. Then we had honey pork loin. This is $15. This is 2 fairly large slices, about 8 ounce or so, of pork loin. It's real simple. They pan sear it in a little pan. Then they add spicy garlic, pepper, soy sauce, and cilantro, lots of cilantro, and honey. And they kind of get it into the meat itself. It's served over a bed of broccoli, carrots, zucchini, green beans, or cabbage, whatever seasonal vegetables. It's steamed, so it's nice and healthy. And you get a choice of rice. We had with fried rice. This is another great dish. If you like pork loin, there's not much fat on it at all, and it's just all meat. It's really good.
Yeah, very lean and very tender.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I like the kick of garlic.
Just enough garlic, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of garlic, the next one, that's one of my favorites. This is a 50-50 clay potted. This is $15. Wow. They start with an egg, then they get slices of chicken, shrimp, raisins, pineapple, rice, and they walk it really good. And what they do, they add seasoning, soy, stir-fried sauce, and garlic oil. Now, I like garlic, so I asked for a lot of garlic oil. Oh my, to top it with cilantro and cashews. This was spectacular. You get the pineapple, the little tangy, you get the sweetness of the raisins, the garlic. I was in rice heaven. This is wonderful.
I really like it. This one, because it's sweet and salty combo, which I really like that. So.
Plus, you're like me, you like garlic.
Yes.
So definitely, if you like garlic, definitely ask for extra garlic. So overall, I thought this is a great restaurant. I was really happy to find her in this location. Again, I've known her for about 20 years, and every time I come here, it's more refined, and she's always changing new things on the menu. Speaking of refined, we're going to go in the kitchen and join Joyce as she teaches how to make an old traditional Thai dish. Very simple, but you don't find it in Thailand anymore.
Yum, I can't wait.
Okay, Joyce, we're in the kitchen here now. In front of us you've got carrots, you got bok choy,
Yes.
bean sprouts, chicken, wide noodles, and the egg. Now, what are you making here? This is a very, it's kind of a classic dish that you don't see very much in Thailand anymore.
No, not anymore.
What's it called? Do you know?
It's called, I called it wok noodle.
Wok noodle,
Yeah,
okay.
wok noodles.
That's a good way of doing it. So,
okay.
Okay.
We're gonna start with egg.
One egg,
so
okay.
with 1 egg. So ready? So I don't want. So next we'll do the chicken.
I'll hold this for you. Now you have just a little bit of oil in there, right?
Yeah,
Just a very
I
little.
don't like to put too much
Right.
oil. Nowadays, people concerned about the
Health and everything.
dependent health.
Okay, and these are, what kind of noodles are
this
these?
is just the rice noodles,
Wide rice noodles.
white rice noodle. Follow with the sweet soy,
Sweet soy. Okay.
little bit, and seasoning soy.
Seasoning soy. Okay.
Yes. And the garlic oil.
Oh, gotta have garlic. Oh, yum. Okay.
There. Pepper.
Black pepper.
Pepper. Okay. And
Now-
then this is my own recipe for the my stir fry sauce.
Stir fried sauce. Okay.
One spoon.
Hey, everything you do in this restaurant has a little twist to it.
Okay, well, we'll let the noodles kind of like, cooking, relaxing in there. We're gonna add the carrots.
Carrots.
Now,
Okay. Now, if you have a wok at home, you could do this. That's what's so nice
Yes.
about it. It's very easy to do.
yeah, very easy.
Now, with the sauce, the stir fry sauce, obviously people can't come here to get it. What else can they use for at home?
No, actually, I can tell you the ingredient that is in that
Okay.
that sauce later. We have, of course, start with a little bit of sugar and some fish sauce,
Fish sauce, sugar. Okay.
seasoning soy sauce, little bit of the sweet black sweet soy. So now I'm gonna throw
Okay.
everything in there,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna toss it really quick. that's it. We're gonna
That's
cut
all.
this
It's
out.
done. Wow. I'm your new helper. How's that?
Wonderful.
You just have to feed me.
No problem.
You sure?
Show up for
may-
work every day, okay?
Oh yeah, for food? Are you kidding? It may be cheaper to just pay me. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Oh, here it is. It's got chicken, bok choy, carrots. It smells really, really good. So, oh, it's nice, but it's a little sweet.
Little sweet from the yips. The little sweet from the sweet black soy sauce.
And the garlic.
And the garlic, yes, a little bit of black
And I
pepper.
like ginger. Could you add ginger to it?
Yes, of course.
So-
I have the one dish that called spicy house noodles. That one has fresh ginger, basil, and
that's my
garlic
favorite.
and chili. Yeah.
Wow, this is
we
really
can
good.
do that next time.
Really good. Well, thank you for showing me how to do this at home.
My pleasure.
I'm
Very
going
easy.
to open up a restaurant. I didn't tell you.
Oh, really?
A Thai restaurant.
Oh, yeah? Not in this area?
No, I promise. Thanks, Joyce.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Allan, for showing me an awesome find here in Claremont, right off the Main Street almost.
Can't beat it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, right next door is another incredible restaurant.
Short stroll away.
I mean, literally, what, 20 feet, 25 feet at
Yeah,
the most?
10 steps, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's called the Quarter Creole Cuisine. If you like Creole food, I mean, not only authentic, but with a twist to it, excellent quality portions. Well, I'm giving it away. Come and join us. I can't wait. It's
I
really
know.
good. So.
Yeah.
Okay, you see, right next door is another restaurant that I've just become in love with. This is a restaurant I've been to, I think, 2 other times, and you just got here recently for a dinner. It's called The Quarter, Creole Cuisine. It's been open for, what, 6 months, maybe 7 months, something like that. And all I can say is, wow, the Inland Empire needs a restaurant like this, and guess what? We have one.
It's really hard to find good Creole restaurant, authentic in this part of the neck of the woods, actually, in California, period. So it's amazing food. I mean, the food is delicious, and it's just so many different layers of flavor.
Plus, there's so much history. Every dish you have is a family recipe, and his family goes back how many generations? My goodness.
Yeah, and then you see the family right behind us. It's all these grandmothers and great grandmothers that started all this. So
And he's the owner, Chef Norman Thayard, I don't get his name right, and his whole family. I mean, they're really passionate, and eating here is like eating in their house. This is where I would imagine if you went to New Orleans and just walked in there, I'm hungry, come on in. This is the way I envisioned it with grandmas and moms and all this good stuff. So well, let's get right into it. This is exciting. First, we had the Crawfish Biscuit. This was $15. This is an appetizer. This is first a biscuit that they make on the premises here. It's heated up until it's real crisp. Then they get half of it, and what they do is they put it on a metal platter, a plate, skillet, and they put crawfish sauce over that, then the biscuit, then more crawfish sauce. It happens 3 times, just over and over, lots and lots of it. Then the crawfish garnish, they have a whole crawfish garnish they put in there with green onions, microgreens, thyme, and all I can say is, wow, this is amazing. The sauce is tons of little, the crawfish tails, and let you talk about the dish. You went nuts over this.
yeah, the green onion and roasted garlic biscuits is just amazing because you have all those flavors. Usually you're so used to biscuits that have no flavor. This one has tons of flavor.
And texture too.
Yes, definitely. And then also with the smothered sauce has andouille sausage flavor, crawfish. So it's just every bite you just get different flavors coming through.
All I kept hearing is So
Definitely.
It's great. Another great appetizer is the garlic salad. This is $13. This consisted of, first of all, they call it a parsley, oil, thyme wheel. So around the plate, they kind of garnish it. It has delicious pickled corn, whole roasted garlic. I never saw a black fermented garlic glaze. And then they have a bed of spinach they put on with a garlic dressing, and it's topped with braised eggplant, then caramelized onions, brie cheese, and then what they do is flambe it. So they get the torch out of, making flames come out. It's really great. Then they add a red pepper coulis, all I can say is wow.
There's so many flavors in this dish. It's hard to describe, but you get the richness of the garlic, being caramelized, and the garlic sauce is kind of like almost a balsamic tasting. I mean, if you have to describe it, but it has a different flavor. Then you get the pickled corn that's just acidic, and then with the brie that's flambéed, it has that taste to it. It's just
everything played together really well. Chef Norman is amazing with sauces. His sauces are you do want to just lick it all up. I mean, it's that good, and everything has unique flavors and textures, and it's hard to find a restaurant that has that kind of balance, and this restaurant definitely does.
Yeah,
it shines.
Definitely.
But speaking of shining, this is Catfish St Charles, $32. Oh my. This is a whole 8 ounce, I think it's more, but they said 8 ounce catfish. It's marinated in buttermilk. Then it's seasoned with the corn flour and then deep fried for about, I think they said about 3 minutes. Then they get a whole crawfish, they stick it in a crab boil to give it the flavor. Then they get a bed of Creole rice, and then fried catfish on top of that, crawfish etouffee, which means gravy basically, crawfish garnish, green onions, and micro herbs. I thought this was sensational. This is a dish I would come back for over and over and over again.
Well, the cornmeal batter is just like so much flavor. You get the crunch, but then with the crawfish etouffee, like on the creaminess of the sauce and just so many different flavors. Like every dish is like that. It's just like an artist, you can taste the art behind it.
Better than an artist.
Oh, definitely.
I know some artists I would want to look at, but no, this is food you definitely want to eat and take home. I mean, this is amazing food. Next came one of their popular dishes called the Quarter Catfish. This is $28. This consisted of, again, another 8 ounce catfish fillet. But what they do is that and a large shrimp, they put it on the flat top, and they put a little, I believe, a little oil in there on the bottom, water to steam it a little bit. And basically they make it so it's a little crisp on it. Then they get it masterfully and turn it over so both sides get, seasoned a little bit. While they're doing that, they also work on ratatouille, about 6 ounces of ratatouille, delicious ratatouille with zucchini and eggplant, just excellent. Then they serve it with they have the rice. I get excited. I'm sorry. They have the Creole rice. Then they have the ratatouille. Then they get the lumped crab butter sauce, which is amazing. Then you get the catfish fillet, the shrimp, and microgreens, and then they get grilled lemon on it. Again, this is a dish that's spectacular.
I really like the sauce. I mean, like in the lump crab meat, and it's just so much flavor. I mean, it's
the essence of crab.
And you can taste the crab in the sauce.
Yeah.
It's just delicious.
Now, he makes his own seasonings here. He won't tell me what it is. I think it's Lowry's. I said that before, but I think it's Lowry. But no,
I don't think
it's
so.
Amazing. No, it's about 18 different ingredients. It's another company makes it for him, but it's amazing. It really is. Then they have a gumbo. You got to have a gumbo if you come to a restaurant like this. This is a seafood filet gumbo. This was $32. It comes as the entree, or for like $16, you can get a little bowl of it. Whew. This has oysters, 2 oysters, fresh oysters, 4 fresh shrimp, big shrimp, but kind of like me. They have chicken, hot sausage. They have a crab claw. Then they have, smoked tasso ham. They have a hot sausage roux, the chicken and pork stock they use, onions, filet dough, garlic. They cook it. The whole base of the gumbo. It's a 24-hour process. They cook it. They let it cool off. Then they let it mix. So it's a 24-hour sensation basically. So the time you eat it, your taste buds go crazy. And then it's plated in a bowl with a heaping spoonful of the rice. It's got the seafood they put on top of that, and they got the seafood gumbo and the filet on the inside there. Again, if you like gumbo, this is unlike anything I've ever had.
This is probably one of the best gumbos I've had, and I've had quite a few.
You've had quite a few, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the South, so, this is just amazing. You can taste all the flavors, the oysters, the ham. I mean, it's all cooked in, the chicken, everything, the shrimp, all the stock, you can taste it.
The richness
of
it.
Yeah,
yes,
but it's not like creamy or thick.
Yeah, he's a master sauce maker. I mean, amazing. So we're going to go in the kitchen and actually join him, and he's going to show us how to make one of your favorites, shrimp and grits.
Yum.
Yum, yum. Well, Chef, I'm glad I found you. All your recipes, again, they're all from like 5 generations of
5 generations
family.
Of people, these lovely ladies. I'm the first male involved in this cooking legacy, but all the ladies in the kitchen were doing this amazing cooking. Goes back, I think, about 150 years. Wow. Yeah. My mom was, in her generation, in her whole neighborhood, the 7th Ward of New Orleans, considered one of the best cooks, not just in her house or in her household or in her family, but in the neighborhood. And then her mom was a fantastic cook, and my
Just goes
great
on and
aunt,
on.
and goes on and on and on. Yeah.
So now, so let's start with the rest. This is shrimp and grits. Now,
Shrimp and
a lot
grits.
of people most people don't know what it is.
Yeah, breakfast food. They think.
Yeah.
We don't put an egg on it because we're trying to take it somewhere other than breakfast. So it's a
Okay.
savory dish with this beautiful sauce that's made with reduced shrimp stock.
Oh wow.
Cooked with garlic and onions and thyme
Okay.
and bay leaves and all this stuff in there. Thickened with a little bit of roux. Just a
Let's
flour.
show people how to
yeah.
make it.
Exactly. Let's do it.
Let's go. What do you start with?
All right. All right. Get myself a little bit of oil here.
I want the pan nice and hot first.
Blazing hot pan. And then I'm going to take this guy. Put some lovely shrimp in there, some Gulf of Mexico shrimp.
Wow, those are nice. Now the seasoning, you make your own seasoning. You put about 18 different
There's
spices.
18 different spices in there. So we're just going to get them just barely cooked like that.
Okay.
I'll give them a little butter here.
Now this is, what kind of
And
butter
you guys
is
need to
this?
step back. This is going to flame up pretty good. I'm going to put some brandy on here.
Wow.
That's going to make a nice, beautiful
Now the
brandy butter sauce.
What kind of butter is that? Is that a
This
butter?
is my spice mix, mixed with some a sweetener, a little brown sugar,
Okay.
some beautiful unsweetened, unsalted butter. It's starting to look beautiful, isn't it?
Wow. So
little
thicken
bit.
up a little bit.
Parsley in there. Mm-hmm. And how about some green onions to make it even more delicious?
Oh man.
And we're not going to overcook them. We're just going to get them just to where they curl. And I think we're just about done there.
That quick. Wow.
Done deal. Yeah.
Now here you have
so they're
grits
going to get this is
already made.
carryover cooking. So they're going to continue to cook while I'm plating this up.
Okay.
This one here, the grits have cream, bay leaves, thyme, garlic, onion, veggie stock. So
Oh, wow.
it's very flavorful,
And then-
similar to a risotto.
And this one has all
This
the
one
good
has
stuff.
a lot of the same ingredients, but it has a reduced shrimp stock as well. And then we use a butter and flour roux.
Wow. Look at that color.
It's beautiful.
Wow. Beautiful. So you put the sauce first.
Sauce first.
Now you serve this at the restaurant here.
Every single day we serve it.
Lots of it.
Right.
Big heaping spoonful
right
of
there.
grits.
There we go. It's looking nice. We'll get some of this
Oh, look
lovely
at that.
sauce in here,
Oh.
that butter. And then I'm just going to top that off with some little pretty flowers and little microgreens here. And there we go.
And that's it.
Voila.
Wow, look at this. Oh man, you can just,
Good stuff, huh?
well, I'll let you know. I got to taste it
All
first.
right. You can smell. You can taste it with your nose.
Taste the grits and the sauce first. Oh. The flavoring just hit you.
Thank you. It's not super spicy. Creole
It's got
food
a
is
kick-
not
it's got a
terribly.
kick to it, but
It's got a little bit of kick, a little bit of burn in the back of your mouth, but not enough to make you reach for a glass of ice
this down
water
a
because
bit.
it's so spicy. There you go.
wow.
Tender, lovely.
I think I know the seasoning. I think it's Lowry's seasoning.
Absolutely. That's it.
I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was.
You know, my mom would kill me and you
And me.
if that were the case. Yeah.
No, this is wonderful, and thank you
Cool.
so much for
You
allowing
bet.
us to be in the kitchen. Shrimp and grits never tasted this good. I mean, I've had it with cheese. I didn't know. I thought all grits was with cheese, but he makes it very different. And again, the sauce. It's all about sauces here.
Yeah, all the sauce have different flavors. They all have different textures.
They complement each other
yeah,
too.
Totally. Yeah.
So, besides great food, it also takes a lot of people to make something great. And the experience here, the staff in front of the house is amazing, very friendly. But the back of the house, I mean, just there's 4 people that really shine here.
Yeah, Norm and Tracy, the proprietors. Tracy is in the front of the house, so when you walk in the
Husband,
restaurant, you'll
wife.
see her. Norm is in the back, and then Kevin, the sous chef, and also Lance is the general manager.
In front here.
Yeah.
So really, great people, great food, great prices. This is really a shining star in the Inland Empire. Until next week, food critic Allan Borgen.
And Isabel Bussey.
Happy eating, everybody.
Happy eating.
Man, both restaurants really excited
I
me. I
know.
mean, from Thai food that's so different, and then here.
this is
I mean, I've been to New Orleans, 3 times. You've been there a lot more.
Let's Dine Out California is made possible in part by Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands, specializing in cosmetic, holistic, and family dentistry. Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands. PearlyWhitesDDS.com. California Premier Builders LLC, serving Southern California with large and small home and commercial construction services such as remodels, roofing, windows, and solar. California Premier Builders proudly supports Empire PBS and the Let's Dine Out California show.